All right. Good afternoon for me. Just barely afternoon. Good morning. Good evening. Hopefully, everything is set up fine. I will be relying on those of you who are going to eventually be hopping in here that let me know if everything's all right. So, audio, video, I'm typing in here. What's up, Gunpoint? Good morning, Evil D. All right, Evil D says thumbs up. Let's go hodlers, that's for sure. Board surfer, I'm with you on that. So yeah, we're holding. I'm getting pretty deep into this NFT stuff. It's really interesting, and I'll probably make a few TikToks over the weekend. So there's some good stuff out there. There's a lot of crap, but there's some good stuff. So all right, Eddie, thank you so much. Audio and video are good. Good to know. So we've got Russia, we've got BlackRock, we got some news out of Tennessee. So bullish stuff, but all right, here's the deal. Hello, Richard. Here's the deal that I'm looking at here. Give me a second. Let me spread this out. So what's up, Abe? All right. So $45,000 was really big resistance. And so we have had two tests of that area so far, a couple of days ago and yesterday, and we have not been able to break through that. And so fine, it's going to take time. Where do we go from here? We're kind of in this no man's land is what I'm seeing. So, and smash up that like button, by the way, would really appreciate it. So, we could go lower, but Bitcoin in the 40s Bitcoin in the 30s is undervalued. It's clear to me that there is a lot of interest right now in buying Bitcoin in the $30,000 range. But $45,000 is going to be a level of resistance, and that's going to be difficult to break through. The 21-week EMA is going to be even more difficult to break through. The 20-week SMA, that's going to be very difficult to break through. The 618 is going to be insane. That's going to be so like, all right. I've talked about this a ton. What's up, Trump rules? I think I don't know if I already said hi, but I've talked about this a decent amount. All of these levels are going to just be a huge level of resistance. Look at how difficult it's been to break through $45,000. Now, granted, it's only been a few days, but I was hoping that I knew we would get rejected there one time. I was hoping on the second move up that we would break through, but we didn't. And now we're back down to the 43s, even got to the 42s yesterday. So what happens? Maybe we need a third move or a fourth move, and then we break through 45. And then the 21-week EMA is right there at 47 or so. I think that's going to take maybe three tests to break through. And even that's going to be pretty difficult. And then same deal, the 20-week SMA also lining up with that 0.5 fib. That's going to be that's not going to be as hard as the 21-week EMA in my opinion, but we're going to need some tests to break through that. So you can see it playing out that this would be a multiple week thing aside from some kind of a catalyst. Okay, so if we have some kind of a catalyst, awesome. Let's break through all these levels. But until then, which I don't think that there's anything imminent. Maybe this Russia stuff they'll start accepting payments for their oil and Bitcoin. If so, then great. Yeah, we'll launch higher. But that was never anything on my radar that was a potential catalyst. I mean, I've heard other people talk about that. So I'm not hopeful that there's going to be a major catalyst anytime soon, like soon being in the next few months. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see. So Enrique, short-term bear, long-term bull this year. All right. Yeah. Short term, yeah. So I was bullish. I started being bullish again at $35,000. When we went down to $32,000, I saw us climbing. I saw good signs that for reasons to be bullish. And I started being bullish again at $35,000 on the way up. And now I'm like, we could spend several days in this lower 40 range before moving higher. So maybe I wouldn't say I'm a bear, because again, I don't think we're gonna have a double test here. In July, we never got this high. We went, full blown, just pretty much in the 30s. Spent very little time in the 40s from May until July, but we never got up to $43,000, $45,000. This time it took us a long time. So in May, it was like a few days. We went from the 50s to 29,000, and then hung in the 30s for 2 months for the most part. This time around, we are you can kind of say that that's a V right here. I mean, I know, all right, we dumped down to the 30s in a day pretty much, and then a slow climb, one bad day, but then, a nice boost last week. So I think that the range that we are just going to hang around in is the 40s. Maybe even it's the lower 40s, maybe upper 40s. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I think the 40s is the range. And maybe even if it's just this range right here. If I could draw a box, I'm not going to do it, but you know, sweeping the lows of that liquidation wick on December 4th. So we spend a little bit of time in here, a few more days, a couple weeks even, before maybe making a next move up. You could kind of see like an inverse head and shoulders pattern playing out kind of. I'm not a huge head and shoulders guy. People were talking about head and shoulders from, what is that, September, August, September. Here's the head, here's the shoulders. But then people were saying the same thing in May, saying we're going down to $18,000, and it didn't happen. So we'll see. Maybe, yeah, hang in the 40s for a little bit before moving up. I'm really enjoying distracting myself with NFTs. And so I hate to say it like that. It's helping me sleep better at night, and obsessing, not obsessing so much over the price of Bitcoin. I will gladly waste some time with NFTs so that I sleep better at night, and I'm not obsessing. So what's up, Zlatan? Good afternoon, John McCarthy. Enrique, do you see a spot Bitcoin ETF being approved this year? Oh man, that's a tough one. So my heart says yes. My head says that they're just going to keep rejecting it. What will it take for the SEC to approve a spot Bitcoin ETF? They keep on rejecting spot Bitcoin ETFs. And I think they know what's going to happen if one gets approved. It's like, goodbye. So, you know what? I'm just going to say no. I don't think so. I hate to say it. No, the answer is no. The things that I am more hopeful about that will be catalysts, in my opinion, are Ripple winning or settling the SEC suit. Definitely not. If I were to rank them, I would say the Fed turning dovish is probably the most likely thing to happen in 2022. Second most likely would be Ripple winning or getting a slap on the wrist in their SEC suit. That would be a good catalyst. Third most likely would be a spot ETF, and then fourth most likely would be ETH 2.0. I'm very skeptical about ETH 2.0 launching in 2022. Unfortunately, they still say 2022, but Hey Mitchell, what's up? Yeah, the Discord alert for those of you who don't know, I launched a Discord, and there's 200 people in it so far. We'll see. I'm hoping that there's some buzz going on here. It's a little quiet, but I mean, only 200 people. I know that Rafi from the Crypto Network, it's like I want to know what he did to build that Discord up to 20,000 or however many people are in it. I don't know. So I know that his is a paid Discord. I'm going to keep mine free. Well, here's what I'm hoping happens with the Discord is that engagement on my YouTube videos and TikTok videos increases. And if that's the case, then I see no reason to ever charge money. The only reason why I would ever want to charge money is if like people would be willing to contribute to the Glassnode data. You know, that's been my dream for years, is to, or for not for years, for as long as I've been doing this, was to get that $900, $800 a month Glassnode data. And I'm not in a position where I can justify paying $10,000 a year right now. But you know, give it some time. Hopefully, you know, I'll post announcements about YouTube videos and TikToks and be like, hey guys, could you smash up the like button? Could you like, comment, share, all that stuff, and see the engagement go up? That's worth a lot to me. But you know, I'm posting whatever on-chain stuff I can find in Twitter. What's the Discord name? World War Bitcoin. There should be a link. Let me check. There might not be a link. Let me take care of this really quick. There's a link. You know what? Watch my most recent. Oh man, no. Go to worldwarbitcoin.info. This is what we'll do. Worldwarbitcoin.info, and it should be the second one. So yeah, join the World War Bitcoin Discord server. And then also check out the podcast if you haven't yet. I'm really enjoying doing that. But some on-chain things that I'm looking at. This is a big reason why I think Bitcoin is going to spend a decent amount of time in the 40s. And you know that I would be, I'd say, more bullish over the next couple months than bearish. So this is from Econometrics on Twitter. A lot of you have probably already seen this. So you can see from that dump from $69,000 all the way down to $32,000. Whales were not buying. They just weren't. They were selling a little bit more than they were buying as a cohort. And right now, wallets of all sizes are buying, and you can see the momentum here. This is actually what turned me bullish at $35,000 for Bitcoin, as I started seeing some activity similar to the bottom in July. You know, and look at that. I mean, this is I could see us. Excuse me, I'm playing around, fidgeting with the nail clipper here. I could see us having similar momentum to this, and maybe right now we're in this stage right here where Bitcoin got up to $42,000, went down to what, 37,000 or something like that, but still plenty of buying from wallets of all sizes, especially from whales. And then maybe we'll have we will definitely have a cool off period somewhere. If we get back into the 50s, definitely have a cool off period here. So I'm convinced of that. That would be a good point, in my opinion, to take some money off the table. Just take something off the table at that point. And you know, whatever it is, it's like just whatever. If something that you hold is pumping really hard at that time, you see Bitcoin in the $50,000 range, and something is pumping, whatever that is, just take some of that off. So let's see. And then another thing that I've posted on, okay, here we go. Another thing I've posted on my Discord here is, this is just on my radar. You never can tell from one thing. How do I say this? Like, you know, I've shared before, like the third largest Bitcoin wallet, which I'll look that up next. The third largest Bitcoin wallet has just constantly been adding from like the mid 50s down to the lower 30s, just been constantly, pretty much on a couple of times a week basis, adding Bitcoin to their holdings. And I'll Google that so you can see the website. And Mitchell, go to worldwarbitcoin.info. It's just World War Bitcoin. So, okay, no, never mind. I know you're already in the Discord. Never mind. World War Bitcoin's the Discord name. So, but anyway, Purpose Bitcoin ETF had a huge outflow earlier this week. And I'm like, all right, so when they have had outflows, let's see here. Well, okay, never mind. They've had major outflows. These previous two major outflows were during crashes or during liquidation events. So that's to be expected that they would have outflows. But this huge outflow was during an uptrend, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Is there something that they don't know? So they went from 30,000 Bitcoin to 28,000 or so. I'm going to look that up real quick. Pit Purpose Bitcoin ETF, is that it? Oh, okay. So I very much keeping track what they have here. Oh, okay. So since then they've added back to their position. So I don't know what that was about, but they went from 30,000 to 28,000. So now they're back at 29,436. So who knows? Maybe that's just that was just a kind of special event type thing. But let me look up the largest Bitcoin wallets. It should be the first thing that shows up. Yeah, top 100 richest Bitcoin addresses, Bitcoin distribution. So you guys could go to this website, bitcoininfocharts.com, top 100 richest Bitcoin addresses. And number 3, I haven't checked on number 3 in a long time. But yeah, look, you can see the ins and outs here. Ins 666, and outs 64. I highly doubt that they've had any outflows anytime recently. So yeah, they've just been continuing adding to their stack. So let's see here. Plus 274 on February 3rd. So it's been about a week since they last bought. Plus 325 on February 2nd, plus 349 on February 1st, plus 207 on January 31st. So just constant ads, no moving from their positions. So, but last week, yeah, John's not on that list. Plus, yeah, in the last week, what was I just saying? Because I just read Debate Crypto's comment. Hey, what's up, Debate Crypto? So they haven't done anything last week. So I'm wondering, all right, we're in the 40s. Maybe whales are cooling off. Let me check real quick Econometrics on Twitter, see if they have at any point updated that chart. So picture quality is low, can't read the screen. All right, I'm sorry about that. I will not be able to do anything at this point, but I'll be much more explanatory. And I'll mostly hang out at just the coin360.com website while I'm talking. So Econometrics, yeah, okay, they've updated. February 9th was the last time that they've updated, and still the same thing. That is an average over the last week, but I'm looking at a chart here where there's red, so you can see the red. That's a good sign. So okay, let's see. Musa, where do you see us heading? I think if Bitcoin goes back to the 30s, that whales are going to buy it again. I think that was a blip when we went into the 30s. And so I am in general more bullish than bearish, but I think for the most part that we have another week or two of crabbing. I shouldn't say a week or two, because it's been a good week, but I think we have a week at least of crabbing before moving higher. So let's see. So debate crypto, Bitcoin going to 100K or 20K. Everyone drop your thoughts. I've been very clear in my opinion that I think the chances are extraordinarily low that we will not visit the previous cycle top. I think it's less than 10%. There is a scenario that I have laid out where that could happen, and that is if miners capitulate. Because hash rate is rising, mining difficulty is increasing. It costs more to mine a Bitcoin today than it has ever. But, at price in the 40s, there's no worries about miner capitulation. If we were to see Bitcoin go down to the lower 20s, I'd be a little bit nervous. Or not the lower 20s, the upper 20s, like $27,000, $28,000. I'd be a little bit nervous. Yeah, we haven't spent very, very much time in the 20s at all, ever in Bitcoin's history. So, all right, have you at any points reflected on that you have people following you from all over the world? When people ask me who to follow for good crypto, I send them to you. Yeah, living in Amsterdam. Okay, Richard. So I do understand that. Yeah, and that is bizarre to me. It's really interesting to me. I do know that for the most part, it's Americans, and I can see that in my analytics on certain channels. And so, but it's awesome knowing that there's people from all over the world. So that's crazy, and I hope that continues for sure. So I know that some people have talked to me, or not talked to me. They've commented like, why are you so biased towards American news? Well, is it only because I live in the United States? I would not say that's the case. I would say, if Burkina Faso was like the center of the global financial environment, and it was like what happens in Burkina Faso determined the price of Bitcoin, like had a huge effect on the price of Bitcoin. I would be a subscriber to the Ouagadougou Gazette, but Burkina Faso has very little effect on crypto. It's the United States, and so China does as well, which is why I pay a great deal of attention to what's going on in China. And so that's not anything to do with what Richard Murray says. That's very encouraging what Richard Murray said. It's more so like, if the UK, what's up? Musa's from the UK. If the UK had a greater effect on what was going on financially around the globe, I'd pay a great deal of attention to the UK. But like if the UK went really dramatic in raising rates, I don't think that would have that much of an effect on the price of Bitcoin. The United States, I mean, you saw yesterday what happened with the CPI numbers. My goodness, that was crazy. The United States raises rates, or there's even a fear that the United States is going to raise rates. Then it's like, watch out, look out below. So, or look out above even, because at some point, I hope you all understand this, and I know you do, but at some point, it's like those high inflation numbers are going to have an effect in a positive way on the price of Bitcoin. And I hate to even use the word positive because inflation sucks. I hate inflation. It's awful. In 2020, CPI numbers were like 1.2 or 1.8, stuff like that for United States. In 2021, it's like so much worse. So much 7.5 now. So when's the peak? Is there a peak? Biden, not just Biden, this was absolutely a bipartisan thing, but it's like, here's the effects of injecting $7 trillion out of thin air into the economy. Who would have thought that? And, I was called, well, no, I wasn't called because I just didn't open my mouth about it. But like during all that stimulus that came throughout 2020 and 2021, it's like, I was very much opposed to that. I was opposed. I was against it. But you know what I would have been called if I opened my mouth about it? I would have been called heartless. How do you not care about those people who are losing their jobs, who aren't going to be able to pay their rent? It's like, come on. Now they're paying on average $250 more per month for all their bills. And I'm feeling it with my business. I'm like, I'm not struggling, but like I'm thinking of like taking a break with my business. I can't keep up with inflation. And good. I'll be able to spend more time going live and making content and stuff. But like it's a rough time for me. I'm still able to provide for my family, still making money, still have good investments, so I'm not worried about it. But like this is rough for my business in particular. So anyway, that's all because of the handouts, and most people, a large majority of people, at least in the United States, can't think more than a week ahead. So rant over, I suppose. Hop on into the Discord. By the way, go to worldwarbitcoin.info. Let's see. Yeah, welcome. So not much going on as of right now, general chat. So sorry about my son in the background. I want to share an NFT. Well, there's a few of them, so I have some hopes about that one. But I'm gonna make a TikTok about this one. It's not gonna be a financial. It's not gonna be a promotion. It's not like They're not gonna give me anything for doing it. I'm very intrigued by this project. So DGen Games, we create mini games on the Solana blockchain. 75% of all fees collected from our games go towards holders of this collection in the form of daily passive income. And so let me go to the DGen Games Discord. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable on Discord. It was absolutely foreign to me. But let me go to holder distributions. And so you can see I bought one of these NFTs for $4, or not $4, for Solana. It's now at 6.39. There's only 22 available out of the 999. That's pretty crazy. And so, yeah, be very careful, because like if I make that, when I make that TikTok, like with those 22, it's like don't buy one of these for what, 14.85 Solana. So maybe even just stay away entirely. But let's see the holder distributions here. So yesterday I got 0.031 Solana just for holding the chip. So I bought it at 0.4. So it's going to take me, it would take me about 120 days to get my initial investment back, if all things being equal, if things stay the same. I want to see about the day before, just so it's not just, yeah. So yesterday, the day before, 0.034. Day before that, or that wasn't it. Let's see. I don't know. So anyway, cool stuff. I like getting that passive income. And there's something that I like about this more so than holding something like Gala Games, for example. Like Gala Games is my favorite metaverse cryptocurrency. And so my hope is that as Gala Games increases in value, so will the crypto increase in value. But there's no guarantee. I mean, there are, well, no, I mean, if Gala Games increases in value, then other things will increase in value, as the value of the crypto should increase as well, and people will see that. But this one, it's very much the same thing in metaverse, but with an NFT. So I'm like a part owner of the NFT. And so, or sorry, I'm a part owner of the, like, the business, I guess I could say. And so I'm getting dividends basically. So I do like that. And the games aren't, the potential, the building of the platform is still happening, but people are playing the games right now. So let's see. Are we still going? We're still good to go here. Haven't seen any chats in a while, but it's all good. I have plenty to talk about. So, uh-oh. Am I frozen? Okay, never mind. I'm looking on my Twitter account, and it looked like on Twitter that it was frozen. So just want to be all good. Okay, you know what? I am gonna go live on TikTok. So small crowd today, no, which is not a worry on my part. I'm chill. I'm fine, kind of just chilling with the homies. Um, let's see. So the ones who are actually going to make it, you guys, if you've heard me say this, it's like wag me. Anytime I hear wag me, I just die inside. We're like, all right, the 27 of you that are in here right now, it's like, yeah, you chances are you're going to make it. You're here through the thick and thin. But when things get hot again, and then there's like 1,000 people in this live stream, I'm never going to say wag me, because a large majority of those people are not going to make it. I've said that before. You guys know that. So I can't stand when I see people say wag me. I cannot stand it. It's not true. Like, how many people have left and they're never coming back? Or no, they will come back, when Bitcoin is at 6 figures, but until then, they're gone, and they're not coming back. It's like they didn't make it. They're not going to make it. They have the patience of what? Like a housefly. So anyway, TikTok, you don't stop. Yay, TikTok. Yeah, that's funny. It's just, man, I don't mind going live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time is a little stressful. Going live on just TikTok isn't that bad, but going live on TikTok and YouTube, it's a bit much, especially because I try to prioritize. Frozen in Cleveland, I bet. Yeah. What's going on? I'm not sick. So why do I feel Doge got me into all this? There we go. Yeah, I hope you made some money off of that. I definitely, I wish I put more money into Doge. Man, you put $50,000 into Doge, even now you'd have like 1.5 million, I think. So, all right. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right, live on TikTok, and let me get this set up on the screen so everyone can see it. Enrique, uh-oh. What's going on here? 12K off of Doge and then 45K from AMC. That's crazy. What's up, Happy 4659? Started this journey last year. Okay, passion for crypto rub off on me. Thank you. So, yeah, I'm doing well. I am live on YouTube. Hey, ZK Pablo, I saw you hop in here. What's up, my man? Hey, Crypto Hustler. Yo, yo, yo. All right. Still super bullish. All right, Crypto Hustler, super bullish. That gets me excited. I think, oh, Falas Português. I think I think we're gonna crab for like a week or so. So we will see. David Almeida. Yeah, that's a Portuguese name. I'm Portuguese. My mom was born in Portugal, so good to see you, Portuguese friend. The fact that we only corrected a 43.5K is amazing. That is something. Yeah, that's true. So I'm live on YouTube. Everybody, hop on over to YouTube. I can keep up with the chat on YouTube, but not quite on TikTok. What's up, ZK? Yep. Quant should be worth more than Doge. I agree with that. Yeah. All right. What do you think of Ethereum Classic? So Ethereum Classic is probably. All right. I like regular Ethereum better, although Ethereum Classic is regular Ethereum. So there is that. I look just looking at the charts. I think that that, oh my goodness, I see somebody saying they're from the Azores. That's awesome. My mom was born there. I'm gonna talk there in a second. All right. I think that it has one leg down before a pretty decent move up Ethereum Classic. So yeah. So Ron, I am Azorian. I'm like, my mom was born there. A lot of my family lives there. My family's from Santa Barbara on São Miguel Island in Ponta Delgado, well, not in Ponta, São Miguel Island. And so most beautiful place in the world. That's awesome. Another person from the Azores. So I can't wait to go back. Last time I was there was 2015. So hey, what's up, T-Bane? Ross to the right. Quant prediction end of the year. I don't do quant predictions. I've been consistent with that. I am bullish on quant. So thanks. I like a lot what you do. Keep going. Thank you. Oh, thank you, David Almeida. 1,000 quant. We'll see. What's up, Dazed? I still not looked into DAG. I'm sorry. It's one of these things. It's like when we're in the full blown bear market, I will deep dive into DAG. I'm looking into NFTs right now. I'm looking into NFTs for the most part. So that I know that sounds crazy to a lot of you because I'm a Bitcoin guy, but I'm deep diving into NFTs so I can understand the space more, and so that I could just be more far reaching. So HK Greer, love you, homie. Thank you. Bought 200 quant at 220, so we got a ride. Yeah. Top Web3 projects. Fundamentally, Internet Computer is awesome. It's just like the price keeps going down, but I can't do top 3. Sorry. San Miguel, live in Canada. Okay. Yeah, I have some family who lives in Canada from San Miguel. So what's up? What about drip staking? I'm not familiar with drip staking. Maybe I should be. So can you speak any other languages? Not fluently. When I was taught Portuguese when I was a kid, but I've lost a lot of it. So are you looking into both Solana and ETH? So just Solana. Solana, the fees, I can't deal with the gas fees with ETH. So what's the highest you think Bitcoin will hit? 6 figures. I mean, this cycle, 6 figures still. I do believe that. Anaste, hello. You think we'll see another dip before, or are we going to blow off top? We're in a rough spot right now. I mean, look at, so I identified $45,000 as a point of resistance, but then above that, the 21-week EMA, the 20-week simple moving average, these FIB levels. Look at how hard it's been for us to break through $45,000. I think it's gonna be just as hard, even more so to break through some of those other levels. So it's gonna take a long time. I'm not thinking blow off top anytime soon, if there is one. So what's up, Bagir? Man, when bull run? Yeah, just answered that question. So just by looking at the charts, Bitcoin will dump. All right, Juanito. Yeah, I mean, you might be right. So let's see. I do believe that we will see 50. If these people saying that we're going to the teens are right, I think we'll see Bitcoin in the 50s before then. So let's see. Gayla, I love crypto. I hope you're here during the bear market too. We'll be viewing as usual. Oh yeah. Go live with Ragsy. Not right now. I'm live on YouTube and all that, but I'd love to go live with Ragsy. She's awesome. So do you like VXV, AI tech? I haven't looked into a ton on the tech. You know, I mostly just bought some because what am I thinking? Because Joshua Jake is so passionate about it. So I mean, from what I've researched, I like what I've seen, but I haven't done a deep dive on it. So if not blow off top, then what? Crab out for next year? Maybe. I mean, I'm thinking, you know, we'll be within a range for the first half of the year, and maybe even longer than that. You know, range like 30 to 60,000 or something like that. So we'll see. For Bitcoin to break 45K, it has to go to 30 to pick up those millions. Maybe. Are we still bullish on Theta? Ooh, not while Bitcoin is ranging. You know, I think Bitcoin has to be beyond its all-time high, and then Theta will pump, but not right now. I mean, I'm still holding my Theta. I'm perfectly fine holding my Theta. So, all right. I am live on YouTube. I can't keep up with this chat on TikTok, but on YouTube, I am live. World War Bitcoin. There we go. Hop on over to YouTube. I am able to answer every question there, just not on TikTok. Sorry. All right. Hey, Alex, love your Twitter. Just wondering if while we wait for the crypto market to forge ahead slowly, have you researched any other passive income crypto opportunities besides NFTs? I mean, I'm already pretty decently well versed in yield farming and in staking. So I'm doing a lot of that. I'm doing a ton of that right now, which is what I'd recommend. I'm still super bullish on Litecoin. Primal Screaming, thank you so much. Love your podcast. Just listened yesterday to the last episode. Awesome. So yeah, guys, check out my podcast. Go to worldwarbitcoin.info for all my information. You can see my podcast. I started a Discord, guys. I know how to use Discord now. So hop on over to my Discord, World War Bitcoin, or that was the name of it. You can see that information on worldwarbitcoin.info. So, hey, just for laughs, thanks for asking. My mother-in-law is still sick, so you know, hopefully she'll be good now. But you know, it's Omicron, so not worried. I'm not worrying about that as much. So, go muck yourself. Yeah, we'll see when Bitcoin gets there. You know what I'm looking for as far as Bitcoin retrace will be to 50 to 58K, then bears will show up. I'm looking to see if what long-term holders do. Long-term holders hold more of the supply of Bitcoin than they ever have in Bitcoin's history. If they sell, I will agree with you. If they don't, I disagree very strongly with you. But I do think we're going to go up to 50 to 58K and then go back to the 40s, and then we'll see about after that. So do you think there will be a bigger downward move to about the 30s after a small pump to about 48K? So the 21 weekly EMA is at 47,000 right now. We're going to get rejected really hard there, in my opinion. I'm not a trader, but if I was, I would open a short at the 21-week EMA, and I'm very confident that I would make some a good amount of money off of that. So ENS, all right, go muck yourselves agrees, cool. ENS, not really paying attention to it, honestly. This year is good, but 2024, give or take, will be mental. Oh yeah. You know, more so leading into 2025. Mandoa, I am still super bullish on Litecoin, yes. Do you like Sol Phantasma? I'm not familiar, sorry. Yeah, what about Ethereum Classic price prediction in a few months? So I was watching the blockchain backer on his live stream today while I was doing some other work, and he thinks that so I'm not really paying attention to Ethereum Classic. So I'm going to repeat what he says. He's looking at Elliott waves. He thinks we have a downward move before a big move up for Ethereum Classic. And, I'm taking my cues from him. So market going down for near term. I am, BC backers the man. I totally agree with that. I am kind of crabbish for the next week or so. So I don't think down. I think if we go to the 30s again, we do have a CME futures gap at $40,600. It would be nice to see that get filled sooner rather than later. So let's get that filled, maybe even go down to the 30s and then maybe, move up to the 21-week EMA. So thoughts on gaming metaverse coins decoupling from Bitcoin after mass gamers arrive? Maybe. So here's something really interesting. Is all right, maybe double bottom, then up. We'll see. Something interesting. The gaming community hates NFTs, there's something weird going on with the gaming community right now. So how long is going to take for them to accept that that Axie Infinity, things like that, is a good thing? It's going to be a while, in my opinion. So let's see. Roughly when, in your opinion, hit 47K? Maybe next week, maybe 2 weeks from now. I don't think anytime soon. Look at how much resistance we've had at $45,000. It's taken so long not so long, but like we've been rejected there twice. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a third time or a fourth time. And then after that, the 21-week AMA is going to be a hard rejection. So yeah, lossless will survive the bear market. Yeah. Future Bitcoin price, still a good investment. Bitcoin's a great investment. Yes. Let's see. Thoughts on HBAR. I love HBAR. I think it's going to be worth a lot more at the end of this decade than it is now. I'm bullish, but short term, not sure. So I think Phantom FTM, I think FTM is going to outperform HBAR short term. But all right, just driving AZ Corp's crew. Okay. I hear a lot of talk about crypto gaming, but which coins do you think for that? So, all right. Gala, I love Gala. Thank you, Moo 55A, 54A. So, all right, VeChain, I'll answer that in a second. So, gaming has a ton of potential, but here's the thing. I think the biggest, the king of gaming cryptos doesn't exist yet. And I'm looking in the NFT space and I'm finding some very attractive options for gaming in the NFT space. And so it may be that like there's this just mega NFT that operates a gaming platform that, you hold the NFT, it's like you're a part owner of that business, that company, whatever you want to call it. And there's a ton of potential. There's one NFT that I own that I'm getting passive income on called DGen Games. I might make a video about it later. Be very careful with it because it's a 999 supply and there's only like 22 for sale. So that floor could rise really quickly. You could end up being a bag holder at, buying it at way too expensive of a price. So, but anyway, Evilira, hello, thank you. I don't know enough about UFO. New all-time highs this year, in my opinion, yes. Crabbish is sideways, by the way, Loch Ness. In my opinion, there will be new all-time highs this year, but I don't think anytime soon. I think like the first half of the year, if we get to 70 or in the 70s, that I'd say that's the best case scenario, but I don't even know about, I wouldn't even say that with a great deal of confidence. So yeah, TikTok has more. Okay, I'm not gonna. All right. Anyway, hey, what's up, Joanna? Hello, Joanna. Hey, good to see you. Thoughts on the bull run? Again, I mean, the big thing I'm paying attention to is long-term holders. What are long-term holders going to do? They're not selling in the 40s. They're just not. They have no interest in selling in the 40s. When we get to the 50s, eventually when that happens, will they have an interest in selling? Do they think that it's over? In my opinion, yeah, some of them will. Some of them will. But I think for the most part, they're going to continue to hold, which is a good sign that we can go higher. So VeChain, okay, I love VeChain. VeChain is a top 10 or so favorite crypto for me. Has a very much a real world use case. But VeChain, man, it's been really frustrating holding VeChain. There's a list of cryptocurrencies that I would say, as long as Bitcoin is under $60,000, these cryptocurrencies are not going to like to go parabolic. Unless we have a full-blown alt season with Bitcoin at $55,000, which some people are saying, VeChain is on my list of cryptocurrencies that I don't think I would not expect anything extraordinary short term with Bitcoin under $60,000. We get into some kind of mania phase, a blow off top, VeChain will go crazy. It'll be awesome. So Litecoin is also on that list, but I'm super bullish on Litecoin, and it's like Litecoin anyway. Like I've talked a ton about Litecoin, so Doge, I'm not expecting anything from Doge. The rest of the run, I'm not expecting anything extraordinary from Doge. It'll go up and down with the market, but the rest of the run, no. Then it can go to 15, yeah. Do not dot and link slow movers, yeah. Thoughts on Cadena? So they claim to solve the blockchain trilemma. We'll wait and see about that. The big thing that I'm skeptical about is scalability. Whenever somebody's small, like Cadena is kind of small right now, they're not huge. They all have all this confidence that they're going to be able to scale well, but it's kind of a wait and see thing for me. The big thing that I don't like about I cannot stand their tokenomics. They are way too inflationary. It's like 15% inflationary every year. It's not for a crypto that size. I'll take Bitcoin's inflation over that. I'll take a lot of other cryptocurrencies inflation over that. So you think Shiba will go to $1? If bread is $10,000, then I could see Shiba at $1. Otherwise, no. That's a $300 trillion market cap or $400 trillion market cap. Bitcoin's market cap isn't even $1 trillion right now. No. Graph, I don't really know enough. Nobody talks about Algorand. I love Algorand. And I think Algorand has a potential to catch in market cap Solana, Luna, Avalanche. So yeah, let's see. Graph. Yeah, sorry, I'm not familiar enough with the graph, especially with their tokenomics. I keep hearing about a zero. I don't know anything about a zero. So, all right, between DAG, VXV, and HBAR, which are you most bullish on long term through a bear market and beyond? So I don't know enough about DAG to make a decision on that. But between VXV and HBAR, it's HBAR. I'm a bull at heart, man. You know what? I'm dreaming of the days that I can be a bear. I'm not a bear right now. I'm not too excited about the next couple of weeks, but I really, yeah. There were moments I was bearish in July, call that bottom. I was a crab in September, but there were also very much times that I was a bear in September. And, but I wasn't a bear in November. I fully admit that. And on December 2nd, I wasn't a bear. I wasn't a bull anymore. So let's see, if I were to invest in 1,000, what would be a quick but profitable turnaround, man? And I'm not the guy for that, but no, I'm sorry. I just can't even. Like, what should I say? Let me look at the charts here. So, or not the charts, coin360.com. I'm gonna suggest something that is not gonna be a quick gain for $1,000. So Polkadot, how about that? Anchor 20x next run easy to $1. I hope you're right. We'll see. Cardano. I'm just not too excited about Cardano. I mean, Cardano we'll see what Cardano is in 10 years. We're seeing a lot. We're learning a lot about Solana, about Luna, about Atom, about Polkadot, about Avalanche. But Cardano, the things that they say they're going to do versus the things that they are doing, it's like it's going to be a long time before that happens. All right, do you agree with Crypto Weatherman about an altcoin imminent blow off top? Ah, man. I'll believe it when I see it. It's crazy to me. Guys, Crypto Weatherman is more bullish than I am. I mean, that's one thing I will very much fully admit. Crypto Weatherman is more bullish. Do I think it's going to be as crazy as he's saying? No, I don't. I hope he's right. I pray that he's right. All right, metaverse coins are just another meme. I disagree. Goldman Sachs has a future valuation on the metaverse at $8 trillion. I mean, go into Goldman Sachs, walk into their offices and say metaverse coins are just another meme. I don't believe that. So Bitcoin holding tight this weekend or dipping. Weekends don't matter for Bitcoin. Just honestly, don't look at the charts for Bitcoin on the weekend. It just 95% of the time, weekends do not matter. So I don't know anything about Camel token. Don't really know anything about IOTEX. Shorting Gala, good luck. Unusual for Weatherman to be super bullish, which is on my radar. I want to be clear about that. That is on my radar because, like, dude, crypto weatherman, for him to be this bullish, it's like you make note of when people are not who they normally are. And crypto weatherman is not normally like this. And so very much, yeah, I'm intrigued. For sure, I'm intrigued with crypto weatherman being as bullish as he is right now. Bullish on coins with parachain slots. Yes. And that's all I'll say. So what about Crow? I love Crow. Love Crow. And I think that they have a potential to be a little bit a little bit under Binance's market. They'll be like the Binance of the United States, but they'll never reach Binance because Binance is a behemoth. So let's see. Should I sell my Bitcoin now and wait again? No, do not do that. BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. There's going to be a BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. I'm not familiar with that. So what percent do I love Crow? It's about 10% of my portfolio. So I'll say 10%. What happened to Bitcoin going to 20K? I never said that. I mean, I laid out, I don't know who you think I am, but I have been talking very much about this 1.618 Fibonacci retracement level from the previous cycle top, which Bitcoin has never had a weekly close below that level on ever in Bitcoin's history. And I still believe that that's never going to happen. I mean, not never, but like for like the next decade, I don't think that's going to happen. So, and especially not this cycle, I just don't think that's going to happen. But I did lay out a scenario because I want that on my mind. You know, I just want to have different scenarios. Like there is a scenario where that could happen. I don't believe it's going to happen. So top 3 coins: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance. ETH long term, very safe. It depends on competitors. You know, the so-called ETH killers. Ethereum has a lot of competitors. They do a lot of things better than Ethereum, but Ethereum has solidified in many ways. Do I think 1inch is a good project? Yes, yeah, I do. I don't own any, but I've checked out their platform. They partnered with Binance. Thumbs up for that. So, what do the terms bearish and bullish mean? Bearish, bad; bullish, good. So, best app for daily buy, sell, daily. Man, daily. I don't know. Well, maybe KuCoin. Do you ever look into Harmony? Not enough. So, thoughts on Richard Hart? I'm not a huge fan. And yet at the same time, I own some Hex and I sacrificed like $500 of Ethereum to Pulse Chain. So maybe I secretly love him, but he's so sketchy, man. It's like, not a fan. Do you believe this is a disbelief rally? I don't have enough information yet. I want to see what long-term holders do with Bitcoin in the $50,000 range. So good time to buy in general for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yes. Other cryptocurrencies, I would say no. I would say wait a little bit. So I'm confused what you get after sacrificing. Yeah, good question. I'm hoping lots of money. So, all right, what is a good entry point? I'm waiting for the 30s, but I'm realizing that won't happen. Enrique, I mean, if you have $1,000, why not like buy $100 worth of Bitcoin this week? And that's just an example. $100 this week, or if something, you know, whatever you want to buy, and then you see it go into the 30s, just buy. So top gaming tokens, Gala Games. I like Sandbox. I like, you know, Mana, Gala, and Sandbox. I think are going to exist for a long time. And other than that, you know, who knows? But I am looking into NFTs as well. There's some really good gaming NFTs. They do the same thing, but they're NFTs, and holding an NFT is it's like you're a part owner of that project. And so I own one NFT for gaming called DGen Games, and I am going to make a TikTok about it probably sometime this weekend. And I'm getting paid out in Solana every day, you know, 0.03 Solana as of right now. But as the platform grows, I'm hoping that, that's a long hold for me, and I'm hoping that it goes well. The NFT has increased in value as well, so I could sell that. So meme stocks are up. Yeah, I'm seeing that. That's funny. Hey, clown. Yeah. What's up, my man, clown? So what's your take on DAOs? Stay away from DAOs. Now, all right. I'm talking about for crypto, because I'm in a DAO for that's just on a Discord that we all hold the same NFT project, and so we have access to certain features, and it's awesome. So that's a different sphere. I love that. But right now DAOs are taking a hit PR wise. So would you sell your Ethereum for quant? I mean, I did sell some of my Ethereum just to diversify a little bit into ETH killers, but quant's not an ETH killer. So, I really love quant, but right now, not so much would I do that. So days are the future. They are also the scams. I'm not sure what you mean. Let's see. Thoughts on NTVRK? I have no idea what NTVRK is. Let's see. Single-handed gave you 2K likes. Thank you, Evil Era. Avalanche. So Avalanche needs to do a little bit of work, especially with this time stuff, this Wonderland time stuff. They really, in my opinion, I am bullish on Avalanche long term. I think they will carve out some kind of spot. I don't think they're ever going to be the king of the so-called ETH killers, but I'm seeing too much garbage on Avalanche. And that's the problem. I don't want Avalanche to have the same branding as like a Pancake Swap. Pancake Swap is where you go to buy all the meme coins. I don't want to see that for Avalanche. Yeah, you just buy junk on Avalanche. Guys, I cannot keep up with this live stream. Follow me on, go to my YouTube channel, World War Bitcoin. There we go. I am live there as well right now, and I'm able to answer every question on there. So am I big on Matic? Yeah, I love Matic, and I'm not worried about ETH 2.0 killing Matic. Yes. Matic has a ton of partnerships. They have their hands, their tentacles all over the place. So do you think HBAR is an Ethereum killer? I have not. I mean, so people say FTM is an Ethereum. I mean, it can be, get that label. But HBAR, I've never really thought of that as an Ethereum killer. But maybe I should think in that regard. So L1 ETH killer favorite. I mean, people call Cosmos in L0, but Cosmos has a ton of potential. I mean, Luna is built on Cosmos. I think either Avalanche or Solana, I don't remember, one of those is built on Cosmos as well. So join the WWB Discord, guys. Yeah, I am. Yeah, no one will smoke Ethereum. Yeah, I am. I have a Discord and I have a podcast. I'm not scared of Discord anymore. So hop on over, go to worldwarbitcoin.info, and you can get links to my podcast, to my Discord, and some other awesome stuff. So check that out. Long-term quant greater than ETH. I think it'll outperform ETH. So thoughts on leaves? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Osgod. Best metaverse coins. I've already talked about metaverse a ton. I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah, long-term quant could definitely outperform ETH. Definitely not a bear market. Bitcoin coin bounce at 32K to 45K in 3 weeks. Yes, but we'll see. We'll see. There's a certain retrace level. It's at about $55,000 right now. I want to see what long-term holders do at that time. So yeah, HBAR thoughts. Sorry, I've talked about HBAR a ton already. I love HBAR, long-term hold. I love it. So, all right, Ostruval, get ready for the melt up to the moon. I hope you're right. We'll see. I did say that, gun to my head, I don't think we're going to have a melt up. So, all right, if, for example, Algo is faster and cheaper than ETH, why is Algo not as valuable as ETH? Because ETH has existed longer and lots of stuff has been built on ETH. I mean, think of all of the cryptocurrencies, all the projects that have been built on ETH. I mean, I'm looking at coin360.com, Shiba Inu, Matic, Crow, Uniswap, Chainlink, FTM, Axie Infinity, Theta, Sandbox, FTT, Maker. What are they going to do? They're going to what? Unbuild themselves and hop on over to Algorand? They're all built on Ethereum. Yeah, all built on Ethereum. So that they're not going to move. They're not going to migrate. I think that would be a headache. I have no idea even how they would do that. So that's why Ethereum is not going to die. I don't care what other people's, I have a friend who's a programmer. He's convinced Ethereum's going to die, and I am convinced it's not. So anyway, thoughts on Veracity. So Veracity is super low market cap, so I'm sure it's gotten hammered. I haven't looked at the chart in a long time, and so it's I would not touch Veracity right now. I do like Veracity. I like Theta more, but I like Veracity. So lots of potential, but man, it's a dangerous game to play. Gala, Algo, Vet, please. Oh man, I've talked so much about all of those, man. Yeah, ICP 5-year potential love or hate. I think ICP is going to be worth a lot more 5 years from now. So yeah, SHIB. I mean, SHIB's at a decent price right now. It's not my thing. Should we buy more Crow before the Super Bowl? Crow would have already, if we're going to see some kind of buy the rumor, sell the news type thing with Crow, it would already be pumping. It's just kind of flat. It's been flat this week. So I would not necessarily buy more Crow before the Super Bowl. I would just buy more Crow in general. So have we talked about M content? Not a ton. I'm a little bit nervous about M content. I did buy some at one point, and then something happened where I was like, oh man, I think it just went to zero, and it freaked me out. And so I just sold it, and I'm not touching it again. So tell us about how expensive groceries are. Yeah. I mean, I was on my YouTube live stream earlier and talking about how my business is really kind of struggling right now. I make enough to provide for my family, but like it's hard. It's really hard for me to keep up with inflation. So what NFT should we look into? All right, Gunpoint. Let's see if I missed Vet. I'm sorry, I've been holding so long. Can you give me a 10-second recap? I'm not expecting anything extraordinary from Vet. I'm still gonna hold my Vet. I have it staked on the VThor app, VChain app, whatever it is, and I'm not touching it, but I'm not expecting anything extraordinary for like the next 6 months at least. So faces will melt in the next 2 years. I hope you're right, Juanito. Hey, what's up, Smiles? Where was I? Oh, okay. So Gunpoint, what NFTs should we look into? Here's the deal. Guys, I'm doing a deep dive on NFTs. I really want to understand the space and want to understand, what's trash, what's good. I'm seeing that there actually are some good projects, but you really have to wade through the weeds. There are some that I'm looking at. Enviro, guys, remember this name. Enviro, ENVRO. At some point, I'm going to make a TikTok about it. I cannot even begin to describe to you. Like, I am comfortable putting like $10,000 into this, and I'm convinced that it's going to be huge. And so Enviro partnered with Unreal Engine, creates these beautiful like metaverse galleries that will be in high demand one day. And so just holding the NFT has increased in value big time. There's a inferior version of Enviro that exists right now called Portals, and that the bottom price for Portals, let me check this out real quick, is insane. It's 85 Solana, so $8,500. The bottom price for Enviro right now is 5 Solana. No, maybe like a little bit less than that, or a little bit more than that. Somewhere between 5 and 6 Solana. I think Enviro is going to be worth more than Portals. So that's a big one. Degen Games, I've talked about that already. So anyway, VVS, good potential. We'll see. I just want to see VVS get back to its launch price. So what's the project name? ENVIRO, Enviro. Kingdom X is an NFT game that just launched yesterday. The Gate.io, people pay thousands for this genre. Don't know anything about it, but that sounds good. Is CVO Crypto still bullish about Litecoin as he was this fall? I haven't seen him talk about it much lately. I have not seen him talk. I haven't seen much of CVO Crypto lately, and it's not like we're still friends, just haven't really chatted much. And it's more so on my end. Like for him, this is his full-time job. For me, this is a side thing, and I have a business that I'm trying to see grow and things like that. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe put a small potential cup and handle on Bitcoin. Maybe. I still think that. Am I still bullish on Bitcoin? Yeah, every day. Dude's predictions are off by a lot. Okay. Just wondering why you have have you censored some words? Why have I censored? I've censored some words. I'm not sure what you're asking about, but let's see. Yeah, I have a Discord. Smiles. Yep. I get spammers a lot. And that might be what you're asking. I get spammers a lot, and that makes me wonder if you're a spammer and you want people to contact you on WhatsApp. It's like, no, yeah, I'm not going to let you use the word WhatsApp, and I'm not talking about you in particular. So I try to filter certain words so that the spammers, like, it's at least a little bit harder for them to say stuff. So any word on the many project? I'm still holding my many worlds token, and I'd recommend you check out the Discord. So is Theta a good coin? I think Theta is great. I'm not expecting anything extraordinary for quite a while though. So thoughts on buying Solana for the moment at the moment for a short-term hold? I think it's going to perform with the rest of the market. I don't think it's going to like outperform the market in any crazy way. So yeah, Theta is a solid project. What about Elon Musk? Is Crow going to be advertised in the Super Bowl? And if so, what do you think it will do price-wise? If it was going to be advertised in the Super Bowl, if anything extraordinary was going to happen this weekend with crypto.com, then we would be seeing some pretty significant price action with it right now, but we're not. And so whether it's advertised or not, I'm not expecting anything spectacular. And people are asking, I would love to know who is, I'm assuming that somebody who you all follow is saying that crypto.com is going to explode during the Super Bowl, because I'm getting that question a ton and I don't understand why. So yeah, buy the rumor, sell the news. Who's saying it? Somebody tell me who's saying that. All right. Did you manage to see the video of Russia and their intention of Bitcoin? What do you thought? What the video of Russia? I've not seen a specific video. So have you bought any land in Decentraland? I have not. No, I own Decentraland cryptocurrency. So let's see. Watch NBA on TV, every basketball stand. Oh, Crypto Mason. That's why. Oh man, Crypto Mason. I like Crypto Mason a lot, but that is why. Okay, that's why people are saying that. I understand he has like over 1 million followers. So whatever he said, I mean, I'm assuming he's saying it's buy the rumor, sell the news event. I do disagree with him as much as I like Crypto Mason, because I mean, think about the week before Elon Musk went on SNL. The week before he went on SNL, the Dogecoin price shot up like crazy. It like doubled in the span of a week. And then he got on SNL and it dumped really hard after that. And so what would be happening with Crow right now is that it would be pumping now. And if it was a buy the rumor, sell the news event, it would dump, after that pump. So it is just not happening. So it's because Crow bought the Staples Center in LA. Yep. And the Super Bowl is in LA as well. That makes sense. But I think the smart money would be pumping it up pretty hard right now. And we'd all be really excited about Crow, but it's just not happening. So, I mean, maybe it's going to be one of these things where Crow just dumps after the Super Bowl and it doesn't pump. I could see that. I mean, so there is a huge difference. I will even acknowledge this. There's a huge difference between SNL in the Super Bowl, obviously. Like, how many people watched the Elon Musk SNL thing? Like 1 million, 2 million, maybe. And the Super Bowl, a lot more people. So maybe Crow will pump during the Super Bowl. And if so, it'll dump after that. I'm not expecting anything crazy. So, all right. Yeah. Census, we're right on the same page with that. Yep. Crow's pumped the last 2 weeks from 33 to where it's at now. I don't know if it's going any higher than 60. Yeah, and I think it's just following the rest of the market. So let's see. Notice a lot of red today, but it is better than where we were a week or two ago. Yep. So, all right, just bought AMC to hedge the down days. Okay. All right, it was the video I tagged. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Smiles. Yeah, I looked for your tag. I didn't see it. So I'll do that after this live stream is over. And oh no, oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta be done with this live stream. I'm sorry. I have a meeting at 1:30 Eastern time. But guys, I'm really excited to announce with you all right now. I am partnering with the Edge app. I'm going to make content on their app. Edge is a platform. It's a platform they don't advertise at all, and they're just now starting to get advertising in. And I really like this app for buying and selling crypto. This is not paid financial advice. They haven't paid me a dime yet, but I will be making content on their app, and I'm super excited about it. And I'm excited about the app. I think they have a lot of potential. So check them out. Check out Edge and look for World War Bitcoin on Edge. I'm like totally excited about like legit projects that I'd be willing to partner with. So okay, Microsoft advertises Edge a lot though. All right, maybe I'm wrong about that. So they did start a new marketing department. I will tell you that. So it's for everyone. I think so. Look up Alex's bear market buying guide. Yeah, I have a bear market buying guide, worldwarbitcoin.teachable.com. King of multiple platforms. I see you, Benya. I'm not sure, Nissan. I'm not sure. So, all right. Much love. Peace to you all that stuff. I did not pride. That was all spontaneous.